The benefits of deep breathing for stress management. A quick and easy method for reducing stress and enhancing general well-being is deep breathing. People can improve emotional regulation, lower anxiety, and trigger their body's relaxation response by concentrating on deep, controlled breathing. In this video, we will highlight 7 key benefits of deep breathing for stress management that highlight its importance in daily life. Number 7. Activates the relaxation response. An essential technique for triggering the body's relaxation response, which acts as a counterbalance to the stress-induced fight or flight reaction, is deep breathing. In response to physical, mental, or psychological pressures, our bodies naturally release chemicals such as cortisol and adrenaline. By boosting blood pressure, heart rate, and concentration, these hormones prime us for quick action. However, chronic health concerns including anxiety disorders, digestive troubles, and hypertension can result from this reaction being triggered too often or for extended periods of time. The parasympathetic nervous system is activated by deep breathing techniques, particularly diaphragmatic breathing, which facilitates relaxation and healing. You can make room in your lungs for additional air by taking a deep breath through your nose and letting your abdomen expand completely. You relieve stress as you slowly exhale through pursed lips. In addition to lowering blood pressure and heart rate, this process also causes the release of neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, which improve emotions of well-being. You can develop a resilient mental state that can better handle life's obstacles by gradually conditioning your body to react more favorably to stimuli. Number 6. Reduces anxiety and depression. Deep breathing has a tremendous impact on mental health. Studies have indicated that it can greatly reduce the symptoms of despair and anxiety. An overpowering feeling of unease is generally the result of a pattern of negative thoughts and physical tension that characterizes anxiety. This loop is broken by deep breathing, which refocuses attention from upsetting ideas to the here and now. You develop awareness when you focus on your breathing, noticing the cool air coming in via your nose and the warm air exiting your mouth. This condition lessens the influence of your thoughts by enabling you to see them objectively and without attachment. Additionally, the vagus nerve, which is essential for controlling mood and emotional reactions, is stimulated by deep breathing. Improved emotional regulation and resistance to anxiety and depression symptoms have been linked to elevated vagal tone. People may discover that they are better able to handle pressures without giving in to overpowering emotions, as they include deep breathing into their regular routines, particularly during times of elevated anxiety. Regular deep breathing exercises have the potential to produce long-lasting mental health benefits. Number 5. Improves respiratory function. Because deep breathing exercises encourage the diaphragm and lungs to fully engage, they are essential for ensuring healthy respiratory function. During stressful situations, many people have a tendency to breathe shallowly, which can result in sensations of exhaustion, lightheadedness, and even hyperventilation because of insufficient oxygen intake. Shallow breathing results in less than ideal blood oxygenation because it mainly limits airflow to the upper lungs, where gas exchange is less effective. The diaphragm is a big muscle beneath the lungs that helps with deeper intake and exhalation. On the other hand, deep breathing promotes diaphragmatic involvement. Using deep breathing exercises enables more air to enter your lungs and reach the lower lobes, which are where gas exchange works best. In addition to improving oxygen distribution throughout your body, this expanded lung capacity also helps you eliminate carbon dioxide, which is essential for preserving the blood's acid-base balance. Regular deep breathing exercises can eventually lead to better respiratory health overall and more endurance during physical activities like walking or exercising. Because it gives them more control over their breathing patterns, this improved lung function can also be especially helpful for people with respiratory disorders like asthma or chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Number 4. Balances stress hormones. Elevated levels of cortisol, a hormone generated by the adrenal glands and essential to the body's stress response system, are frequently the result of chronic stress. Although cortisol helps control blood pressure, the immune system, metabolism, and other aspects of short-term survival, extended exposure to it can be harmful to one's health. High blood pressure, immune system weakness, sleep disorders, weight gain, particularly around the midsection, and an increased risk of chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease are all associated with elevated cortisol levels. By encouraging relaxation and lowering perceived stressors, deep breathing techniques have been demonstrated to successfully lower cortisol levels. You can activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which counteracts cortisol rise by promoting a sense of tranquility within the body by practicing focused deep breathing techniques such as inhaling deeply for 4 counts, holding for 4 counts, and then expelling slowly for 6. According to research, cortisol levels can be significantly lowered after being exposed to stresses with just a few minutes of concentrated deep breathing. People who regularly practice deep breathing, particularly in high-stress situations, may discover that they are better able to handle life's obstacles without having to deal with excessive physiological reactions. Number 3. Enhances emotional regulation. The ability to properly monitor, assess, and adjust our emotional responses to various circumstances is known as emotional regulation, and it is a vital skill for stress management. The development of this skill is greatly aided by deep breathing, which gives people the means to separate stress from reaction. Deep breathing exercises help people become more self-aware of their emotional states before they become more serious problems like panic attacks or emotional outbursts. The body often reacts instinctively when faced with overwhelming emotions like anger or anxiety. Taking deep breaths allows people to respond carefully rather than impulsively and provides a pause for introspection, where they may evaluate their feelings without passing judgment or acting impulsively. A few minutes of deep breathing, for instance, can assist someone who is nervous before a presentation at work center themselves and regain composure before speaking, preventing them from giving in to panic or self-doubt in front of their peers. This practice develops emotional resilience over time. People learn how to handle difficult circumstances with poise and clarity instead of letting their emotions control them. Number 2. Promotes mindfulness and focus. Deep breathing exercises greatly improve mindfulness, which is the discipline of being totally present in the moment by encouraging people to concentrate on their breath rather than on internal concerns or outside distractions. Deep breathing exercises, like counting breaths or imagining peaceful images, let you focus just on the rhythm of your breath and divert your attention from both internal and external distractions. This change fosters serenity while also improving focus on the task at hand. Research has indicated that mindfulness exercises can improve cognitive functioning in a number of areas, such as memory retention, attention span, creativity, and problem-solving abilities. People develop a more mindful approach that promotes overall well-being by integrating deep breathing into daily routines, whether during work breaks or stressful situations. This increased awareness not only lessens feelings of overwhelm, but also enables people to engage more fully with their environment and relationships. Number 1. Increases energy levels. By enhancing oxygen flow throughout the body, deep breathing exercises can dramatically boost energy levels. This is important for preserving vitality and overcoming exhaustion brought on by long-term stress or anxiety disorders. For cells to function properly, oxygen is necessary. Deep breathing allows more oxygen-rich air to enter your lungs, which optimizes oxygen delivery via bloodstream circulation throughout your body. This re-energizes cells that may have been depleted due to shallow breathing patterns, which are frequently associated with stress reactions like anxiety or fatigue-related disorders like chronic fatigue syndrome. Furthermore, endorphins, natural chemicals our bodies make that encourage sensations of happiness and vitality, are stimulated by deep breathing, which leads to an overall improvement in well-being and an increase in energy after practice sessions. Furthermore, by encouraging relaxation in all body systems, consistent participation in these practices helps lessen muscle tension, which is a typical cause of weariness, especially when we are feeling cognitively or emotionally exhausted. People may experience physical and emotional changes as they integrate deep breathing into their daily routines, which will ultimately leave them feeling refreshed and more capable of participating completely in the things they love. By understanding these advantages, people will be able to see how incorporating deep breathing into their everyday routines may significantly improve their general mental health and well-being. If you like our video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel.